This is the first Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone meta snapshot of 2023, and we have much to discuss. Let's dive right in and get talking about a format that has been turned on its head. The biggest development in Wild Hearthstone right now, after Tome Tampering's ban, is Prince Renathal's consequential nerf. While reducing the health he grants at a game's outset by 5 might not seem too dramatic, it amounts to utter devastation. Hearthstone's development team sought to address what they saw as Renathal's outsized play rate. What they have instead done is all but delete the Prince as a viable deck building option. And so with the downfall of Discard Warlock and Tome Tampering's ban, we are left with an unrefined aggro-heavy meta. Of the 6 decks that we rate as being either tier 1 or tier 2 at the moment, 4 of them are all out aggro. This includes format top threat Even Shaman, which has few truly unwinnable matchups and seems set to dominate the latter for the foreseeable future. Joining Even Shaman in tier 1 is Pirate Rogue, which remains a premier aggro deck. Tier 2 is called home by fellow aggro decks Beast Hunter, Secret Mage, both of which should be quite reliable right now. Also, there are Freeze Shaman and Reno Warlock. We'll get back to those in a minute, because we need to talk about what Even Shaman's rise and Prince Renathal's fall means for the game. Even Shaman's return to the top begs a critical question for our format's future. What's worse, a slightly slower meta where a linchpin card sees outsized play, or a leaner one where literal computer bots can guide the format's best deck to top leaderboard positions? That's not hyperbole. While players like to joke about Even Shaman bots reaching high ranks, this is the most we've ever seen, and it's not close. This is meant as no slight to human players, just a reality of having what's easily the format's best deck be straightforward to pilot, with few decision lines that can be somewhat automated. Yes, botting is against Hearthstone's terms of service, but that isn't stopping a small army of automatic accounts grinding endless ladder matches and riding the above-average win rate to big gains. No matter what, it's a bad look for the game if the top leaderboard slots are being occupied by autopilot accounts. Back to business. Tier 3 and beyond? It's everything else that might remotely see play that isn't straight up aggro. Reno Priest? It's there and seemingly lost in the wilderness as people struggle to adapt post-Renathal. Miracle Rogue? For now, although it might have a significantly higher ceiling since it is only being picked up again post-nerfs. And Reno Warlock and Freeze Shaman that we mentioned earlier? We technically have them in tier 2, but do they truly feel that high, or are they just the best of some mediocre options into the aggro fiesta on ladder? This doesn't even begin to discuss the real sleeper problem that might be emerging. Astalor Bloodsworn. Have you seen him lately? Of course you have, because he is everywhere. This neutral value engine and straight up win condition is creeping up to 60% play in standard, which of course spills over to wild. Enjoy your fun now, because it's impossible he'll avoid adjustment. Looking ahead, this snapshot leaves many open questions. Death Knight has several emergent wild archetypes, including a straight-up standard Frost Death Knight list that might have legs. Will Refinement shoot the Lich King up on our snapshot for the first time? Can Warrior rebound as people experiment with Enrage Warrior mechanics? Will Singleton archetypes rebound as players refocus post-Renathal? And will this snapshot look as topsy-turvy next month as it feels this month? Stay tuned. We'll do our best to answer those questions and identify emerging meta breakers in our next Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone meta snapshot.